Hello and welcome everyone, and in this video I'm gonna go into my journey of how I used to be a regular 9 to 5 person, and I went from 9 to 5 working in a virtual world where I can influence millions, potentially all people, doing what I love, which is teaching you. So let's get started. Why should you go quit 9 to 5 and become an entrepreneur, or even better, somebody who teaches online? So becoming an online teacher. So I used to be an actual teacher. I used to go from school to school and sub, or even better, I used to work in an actual classroom where I was teaching a group of students. But then I found out, well, first of all, I can only do limited amount of teaching when I am in the classroom. Plus, I have to teach whatever I have to, and I was signed up to become a teacher for, which is limited in the subjects I can actually teach. Well, else, teaching online, you can teach whatever you want, any day of the week, anytime you want. And the best about, you can get paid to do what you love. And I love teaching. So if this is something that you are interested in doing, definitely teaching online is the place for you. In fact, working and waking up and going to your workplace, which is only 5 steps away from you, is probably one of the most coolest things that you can actually do. With minimum setup and small budget, you can definitely start teaching online today. Now, first of all, your first question would be those sunglasses. Why am I wearing them, especially indoors? So let's get started. And let me tell you about those sunglasses. First off, lights over there. There's a huge light shining in my eyes because we have a backdrop right here. This backdrop itself is bright. This is even brighter. When it shines in my eyes, it makes me not want to actually look in the camera itself. So the viewpoint is like that. So to keep me from doing that, I have the sunglasses. Another reason why I get those sunglasses is pretty simple. The screen itself that I'm supposed to be looking at is right here, and this is where the camera is facing me. Well, else, if I want to look at myself, it is a little bit higher right here, and when I look over there, it doesn't seem like I'm looking in the camera. Therefore, when you put the sunglasses on, you can look anywhere you want, and it doesn't look like you are actually looking over there, or over there, or over here. You can look anywhere, but it still looks like I'm looking right at you, which is the cool thing about wearing the camera. Plus, I think it looks cool. And to top it off, I made sure I custom made those sunglasses. Those are Oakley's, by the way, very expensive pair, and those are interchangeable lenses. So those are pretty expensive pair of sunglasses, and my favorite. I wear them at all times, but not indoors, only when I'm filming. Now let's get started with why should you go about on the challenge of teaching online. First off, it's a great way to make income, and if you're working in a few different places, you can not only get passive income, you can get a bunch of income coming in from multiple sources. So the cool thing about this, you can make almost as much or even more than as if you're working 9 to 5. But the great thing about this is the flexibility. You can work anytime you want, you can take a vacation anytime you like, and of course you can't get fired from taking any sick day or taking a month-long vacation if you desire to do so. The only thing that you have to understand is when you teach online, when you set your own hours and you're your own boss, you got to be able to self-motivate yourself in order for you to get money every single week. Because some people get very lazy and they don't want to do any work, and of course you're not going to get any pay. So with this in mind, if you're not motivated enough, that's going to be the key point to your success. You got to be at least motivated enough to boss yourself around so you can go about and create as much content as you need in order to get as much money as you want to live the lifestyle you desire. With that said, see you in the next video.